Sun, chariot of fire, burning with desire as he runs the race. Half light, the moon is always knowing.
Spirit walks and how to have a spirit walk. A spirit walk is a sacred walk with nature that is in a meditative state within the action of yang. Within movement, we are in a deep meditation with the earth herself. You need to start by going somewhere in nature where you don't normally go, because oftentimes the places that we go every day and the experiences we have again and again, they kind of hold this everyday vibration that has this old stale energy from the current blocks we're in, the current stuckness we're in. And so going somewhere new altogether is like entering a birthing ground of consciousness that you haven't previously experienced, and therefore it has new messages and energy that you will be more receptive to than the places that you go every single day. The next thing you want to do is clear your mind. Get into a meditative state and make this walk about nothing else except for the purpose of listening to the earth and of being a part of the earth in your movement. You want to have a pure experience with the earth herself. You want to start by just getting into a space of gratitude with every element of the nature around you. So I like to say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, beautiful tree, when I see new trees, and really feel that gratitude and that consciousness of the tree, and really feel the vibration of all of this conscious energy moving up its trunk and its branches expanding and opening to the ethers. Pay attention to all the different elements, like the flowers or the animals or whatever you have in your area. Maybe it's rivers or lakes or whatever it is. And really be perceptive to, first of all, feeling a deep gratitude for honoring each aspect of the earth as its own conscious being. Taking a moment to feel the consciousness running through that consciousness, that being, that entity before you, thanking it for its existence. And you can actually go up to things like trees and put your hand on it or literally hug it. And as you're hugging it or you're putting your hand on it, start by saying thank you for your existence. And then you want to really go into, what message do you have for me? And you can just ask for that tree to download you with codes or energetic information, and you just get really quiet and listen to it. And as you continue walking and feeling gratitude for each element that you see, whether it's an animal, whether it's a flower, and just getting completely still and 1000% aware of the conscious energy around you, and just grounding and really interacting. Like if you have sand, you're putting your feet in that sand, you're playing with the sand, you're sitting in the sand, which is what I'm doing right now. You can dance to really get the energy moving, and you can even dance with the intention of dancing on the frequency of this specific conscious piece of land that you have gone to, and really just receiving the fact that the earth is this birthing ground, this womb space consciousness that is holding this consciousness for you and for all the beings that are within it. And just really feel yourself as a part of something that is much greater than you. And to feel, the root systems of all the trees, how they meet underground, to feel all of that conscious energy moving up through them, to feel how the rocks kind of consciously, energetically pull down and ground you to the earth, and they're like pulling down, the trees are moving up, and they're like this bridge between the ethers. Mountains are another great bridge between the ethers and the earth, and the mountains are kind of pulling you up into a more cosmic consciousness from the earth, from your earth self, and you can be in a more ethereal perspective on earth on the perspective of Earth and really just recognizing whatever dimensional reality you find yourself in, because we can actually go to all these dimensional realities physically on this planet just by where we physically are and what that physical property of that land has to say, has to offer. Is it on the root chakra? Is it on the crown chakra? There's lots of different videos where you can find out where the chakras of the earth currently are, or just intuitively feel into what vibration is this land holding, what message or consciousness is this land holding, what are the specific elements of this land here to tell me, here to bring into my life. Can I use the water to cleanse myself and create a space of magic cleansing and downloading? Can I use the soil to cleanse my frequency because it has ionizing properties to literally physically cleanse you from any negative energy you're storing in your physical vessel? Can I interact with the beings on this piece of land and be really still and conscious? Because here's the thing, is that oftentimes when we're walking into nature, we have this egoic bubble that separates us between the world, and we're receiving the nature as like, you're over there and you're kind of beautiful. I want you to really let the air come through your body. This is a process of deep, conscious, profound breathing. A deep stillness and clarity is found within you at that time, and you're just allowing yourself to really open up to the external world, to the earth herself, and connect to this moment in time, to this space that you are, and to receive all of the gifts, and to get yourself on a vibration of gratitude and joy and be uplifted by the land and the nature around you. And just allow this to also be a walk where you're just open to what you're meant to do on this walk, where you're meant to go, what kind of experiences you're meant to have. You know, be spontaneous and just let the earth herself guide you and give you the messages, and just feel in this space of connection and love for the earth and that love that the earth has for you in return. So I can't wait to hear about your spirit walks, so feel free to comment below if you go out there and try this technique and what your experience is, and also please feel free to share with me what kind of spirit walks you have already had in your life, if you've had different experiences and versions of what I've expressed here today.